Dr. Alvin Moss. I'm a physician, licensed physician in West Virginia. I practice in Morgantown. I am faculty at WVU School of Medicine. I've been faculty at WVU School of Medicine for 33 years, but I wish to make it clear that I am not here as a representative of WVU School of Medicine.
Thank you, Betty. I appreciate that. If you raise your right hand for me, do you solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony you shall give should be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God? Thank you, Betty. Proceed.
Thank you very much. So first of all, I appreciate the opportunity to testify.
Senator Rucker asked, has anyone ever asked about aborted fetal cells to make vaccines? She asked Dr. Young about that. So what I have with me is the printout from the Centers for Disease Control. And I know you can't see it from there, but every vaccine that is made with cell lines from aborted babies is highlighted in yellow. So the adenovirus vaccine, the DTaP IPV HIB, called the Pentasil vaccine, the hepatitis A, the Havrix, the hepatitis A Vacta, the hepatitis A, hepatitis B, called Twinrix, the MMR2, the MMRV, which also includes the varicella virus, the rabies virus, the varicella Varavax vaccine, and the zosters all are made with cell lines from aborted babies. So there are 10 different vaccines that are made with cell lines from aborted babies. And as we know, there are people who really object to abortion in this country, in this state for sure, and they would object potentially to receiving a vaccine. And I recall, if I can just take you back to your college philosophy course, if you recall, we were told in college philosophy, the ends do not justify the means. And so to take something from an aborted baby that many people find objectionable to make a vaccine that might be helpful, some would say, well, that ends don't justify the means. Is it that all these medical groups are on one side and I'm on the other side?
Well, not just medical groups, but individual practitioners.
Sure. So let me get back to the principle of informed consent that I think you as an attorney and me as a physician, and I teach medical ethics, and so I may be a little bit more sensitive or concerned about informed consent than, let's say, somebody who doesn't teach informed consent. So the problem is, and you saw this on Tuesday, with the whole thing, if your physicians don't know what is in the vaccine and what the vaccine-related injuries are, because Senator Stallings specifically asked both Dr. Young and Dr. Costello to comment on vaccine-related injuries. Dr. Stallings, I'll quote him verbatim, are you aware of anything that vaccines might cause? And if you recall, that was a follow-up line of questioning after he asked about autism, and there were not answers given. So I, as a physician, am very aware of not only the benefits of vaccines, but the harms of vaccines. And since I believe informed consent is important, I know about mercury in vaccines, aluminum in vaccines, polysorbate 80 in vaccines, formaldehyde in vaccines, pig and kidney cells in vaccines, okay? And so because I know that, that's part of the informed consent discussion.